everyone. Hi everyone. Welcome back to the channel. So let us start with today's topic, Git and GitHub mastering version control. So basically, what is version control actually? So version control is, a control over the system which modify the changes and manage the changes in the documents, programs, and other connections effectively. So these are the main characteristics of version control: tracking changes, empowering collaboration, and ending chaos. Like what when we have more than 3 or 4 versions of a similar project, we usually go with the best one and the efficient one, which will be combined from 1 or 2 projects actually. So for that purpose, version control will be effectively helpful and it will efficiently provide the output as the best one. So next one is why should we use version control actually? So version control, so um, version control is not just for tracking changes. It's a foundation for robust development and seamless teamwork. So it main characteristics include instant recovery, global collaboration, safe experimentation, and conflict prevention. So it effortlessly reverts any post or any update or any text format or from your mistakes when we are exploring our old ideas. So like that, you can see global collaboration. It facilitates simultaneous work among teams who are working from different locations and different conflicts. So which helps in maximizing the output. So let me introduce what is Git actually. So Git is a local platform which is available in your personal laptops or personal computers. So actually, to say it in a professional manner, Git is a distributed version control that tracks the changes in a code, allowing multiple developers to collaborate efficiently. So when it comes to Git, it has it is limited up to only your system, your local system. It can be connected through GitHub by syncing both Git and GitHub. So without GitHub, when you are, laptop, when your laptop is having some projects of your own, which contains different code versions, version 1 to version n. So if you want to, keep the track the changes, it will not be that much easy to change again and again, to revert the situation again and again, or to copy and paste the work efficiently. So with Git, it will, I mean, the versions will be keep on track changing, and the changes will be tracked and marked efficiently, and which will be efficiently noted and made into new versions, which will be helpful for further selections of it. So basically, Git is a repo. A repo is a folder where Git is actually initialized. So that is what Git is. So Git includes the core concepts, which are repository, commit, branch, merge, and remote. As I already mentioned, repo is a folder where Git is actually initialized. Commit is the action which we perform to commit the, to save and implement the changes which we have done on our files. Branch, which allows the developers to work on new features and fix the errors. And merge, which is to use it to integrate one branch with another branch. Remote, a version of repository which will be hosted on internet server like GitHub. So when it comes to GitHub extends Git's capabilities by powerful web-based platform that facilitates social coding, collaboration, and project management. So, in a simple words, Git is a cloud-based platform that hosts Git repositories, enabling developers to code, collaborate, and track changes effectively. So the main, the main characteristics of GitHub are social coding, open source hub, and integrated workflows. So this is the basic Git workflow. Now let me explain with the workflow. So first you need to download your Git from your Google or whatever the browser it is according to your laptop configurations. Now we should need to type Git here. So which will generate a paragraph like this. So which includes that a Git has been downloaded in your system. And next we need to configure our Git and GitHub. So using our username and email ID. So like that, if we like for me, Git config global user dot name. So my username is Pawan 18 coder. So when we we need to again config our email ID global user dot gmail first your Gmail which is used to create your GitHub profile. So now to confirm whether our email or our GitHub profile is synced with Git, we need to check with the command git config list. So which will again generate a paragraph. So here you can see user email, user repository, user name like this. So these are this is the confirmation message which will help us to understand our Git is connected with GitHub. It is synced actually. So now let us go with a file. So let me open a file actually. So this is a project one file. So now I am checking whether it is Git file or not. Else now I am checking whether it is Git file or not. Else space a. So as you can see dot slash dot slash and dot git slash. So it is a Git file. If it is not a Git file, we need to make it a Git file using the command. 1 second. If it is not a Git file, we need to initialize it by using the command git init. So let me make some changes here. Hey buddy, changes have been saved. So to verify whether the changes have been done or not, we need to check with another command. So git add all. So it is showing that unable to create the folder because the file exists. So we need to commit the changes, right? I have made a change, so let me commit the changes. Git commit m changes have been committed. So this is the message which is optional and which helps us to understand whether the commands have been, whether the changes have been saved or not. So here you can see that unable to create index lock file exists. Terminated git process remove the file manually. So 1 second actually. Let me try with git add dot. So this is how to save and commit the changes. Now, sorry. So basically the previous thing which I have done is to commit the changes in our git file. So which will help us to gain a clarity about git demo. 1 second. So let us try with git status actually. Yeah. Nothing added but untracked files are present. So which means that we have not, the changes have been not committed. So that's why it is showing this output. So if we have made any changes and then we have committed it, it will be showing it differently. So this is what the git demo, which includes the process of I mean changing the git file and committing it to before staging area and committing the changes and adding them all and committing them by giving the optional message. So the next one is git push, which means pushing our git data into GitHub. So for that we use this command. 1 second. Git push origin master. So here failed to push some references. So for that we need to add some git documents to it. So like this, git remote add origin. So first we need to go to GitHub actually. 1 minute. Sorry for the disturbance. So here is a project which I have made using WT, web technologies. So when we type the code, when we press the code here you can see HTTPS link here. So when we right click it, we'll have an option to copy it. So when we copy it and paste it here, and enter it, so remote origin already exists. So now we need to check whether it is there or not. Git remote v. So here it is showing that Pavan Bharat, Neurobharat coder.git push or pull. So like this it will show, and to check whether they have any changes or not, if we made any changes there, it will directly affect here also. So after making changes, we need to perform this git add. So one second. So since we have not made any changes, it is not showing anything. So if you made any changes and doing this, it will definitely perform that operations. So now cloning from Git, which is very interesting topic for all of us. One second. So which is called branching and collaboration. Let me discuss it with theory first. So independent development is up to only you. When it is group development, when more features are there, and when many people can interact with GitHub, when many people can interact with your project and make it very efficient, it will be very helpful. So like this, we can pull from other GitHub using the repositories. So let me show it practically. So first you need to create a folder. So I'm creating a new folder here with Pavan repo. So now I need to open it and open git bash here and type git init. So this will be initialized as a git repository. Now I need to I need to clone the data. So git clone. So let me show a simple example. So as I already mentioned that this is very important concept. I have learned it from an YouTube channel called TechJeshwan. So he had given me a task to complete on the video end. Now let us complete the task now. 1 second actually. So this video has been a great reference for me
So many
to understand and to gain so much knowledge about Git. So I was literally completely zero knowledge about this Git. So, but when I have I have watched this video, it built
Hi
my
guys, welcome back to
confidence
our channel. నా పేరు
and
జస్వంత్ అండ్ ఈ వీడియోలో గిట్ బేస్
it helped me a lot to improve my knowledge. So this is his PPT login, PPT link, which he used to create the YouTube video actually. So now let us clone this. So here it is. HTTPS link is coming. Right click it, copy it, paste it here. Now when we type enter, already exists and it is not an empty directory. So let me check with my ones. So this is another project which I have done for a hackathon. So git clone paste, right click, paste. So this is my own project. I am cloning it myself. When we type enter, so here it is cloning into PHR Power Application website ABA. One second. Two double 640 670. No, let us 266 40670. So as I completed my authentication, now the complete data of this repository has been cloned into this particular repo. Like this, you can clone anyone's repository into your personal files by having their GitHub, their HTTPS link of that particular repository. Now, this will be the end of the video with some outro. One second. So, which is branching collaboration, as I already mentioned. The next one is real world impact. It usually Git and GitHub have become indispensable tools powering innovation collaboration across the globe, from tech giants to emerging startups, and visit open source communities. So, which includes the characteristics like industry standards, open source powerhouse, and empowering innovation. So, that's it for today's class, and let us go with the quick recap. So, we have studied about complete basics from version control, GitHub, Git, without Git, and with Git, with Git and without, with GitHub and without GitHub. With GitHub, it is like sharing and viewing others projects through online, which will be very helpful. Without GitHub, we need to actually share the files through WhatsApp or Gmail. So this will reduce the complexity. So that's it. And so to boost your career, start your journey, dive in today, explore more online tutorials, and thanks for TechJashwan for helping me to learn Git and GitHub efficiently within a short period of time. So will this is an efficient collaboration and innovation by seeing your channel. And thank you so much for watching. Meet you in next class.